Hi, welcome back to Zack of All Trades. I'm Zack, and I've had yet another Christmas surprise. The last of my motorcycle parts has finally arrived, a scant 31 days after they were shipped. So I'm going to be changing front brake bobbins, I'm going to be changing a clutch cable, and I'm also going to be changing fork seals. To be fair, the whole shipping time thing was through absolutely no fault of the shipper. It was as much through my fault as anything else. I ordered these parts recommended off of the Beamer Moto Brick forum. I can't find the link. As soon as I do, I will put it in the description because the parts supposedly are good quality parts, come at a good price, and well, it's a little guy, and I like supporting little guys. I ordered these parts, and it wasn't until I was just finishing the checkout process that it occurred to me, or that I noticed, that they were shipping from Romania. So the guy was very on top of it. He sent me an email and said, "Your items have shipped, and here's the tracking number, the Romanian tracking number, and it may or may not swap over to the U.S. tracking system." Man, I'm going to cut my finger. It may or may not swap over to the U.S. tracking system once it arrives upon those shores. Now, I have no idea what caused the delay, but the guy had them shipped in no time. They were out the door, and I watched and watched and watched. Look at that. So this is, as you might imagine, this is the first time that I'm ever doing this. And what I read was that this guy is machining these in his, I don't know if it's in his garage or what the deal is, but the guy got tired of paying such a premium for the name on the parts and is a machinist, so he decided to start turning them out himself. Seems to be pretty good quality. I mean, I have not much to compare it to, but we've got the bobbins and we've got the clips. I'm pretty excited about this. When these bobbins start wearing out, the front discs, the front brake discs, start making a ghastly racket, and it's only a matter of time before they give out completely. These are intended to be a wear item, which is why they're made out of aluminum on your steel brake disc, or to interact with your steel brake disc as well as your hub. All right, now this is the movement that I'm talking about. Let me get you in here a little closer. This is the play, and can't you imagine that makes a racket when you're going down the road. I'm probably not going to show you the depths of all these processes that I'm going to do tonight, just because, well, I got to get this bike put back together, because tomorrow's the 24th, so you're going to be seeing this on probably the same day. I got some Christmas shopping left to do. Don't you judge me. But I'd much rather be out there navigating the traffic in the parking lots on my motorcycle, and as of right now, it's not drivable. So I got to get this done. So I'll probably, I'll probably truncate a little bit of the stuff, but I at least want to show you what I'm doing here. I'll go ahead and mark this so that I'm sure to get it back in the right position. I don't know entirely how much it matters or not, but I want to do it right. And you may notice the grease here on my brake disc. That, my friends, that is why I'm replacing my fork seals, which I'm none too excited about, but it needs to be done. Seriously needs to be done. So I'm going to go ahead and take, I'm going to try to take the whole disc off. Goodness. so that I can get to the back of it and get the little E-clips. I want to try to make sure I remember which order all these bolts go in. The best reason why I can say that is for balancing purposes. I mean, obviously all your bolts should be about the same weight, but you know, the closer you get it, the better. Ew. Yeah, I forgot how much I enjoyed E-clips. Alright, there it is. You can see a little bit of a lip on there where it's worn. Now the kit did not come with these washers. I believe that these washers are stainless washers. So I'll just go ahead and reuse these. And I'm just going to do them one for one as I'm working at it. Okay, there's one. And now we come to the part of the show where Zack realizes that he's messed up. I was very careful to mark the relation of the disc to the inner disc, but as far as where it goes on the hub, your guess is as good as mine. Alright, I think from the wear pattern, the mark pattern on here compared with these guys down here, I think it's going to go like this. Man, absolutely amazing, isn't it? How much faster the second one always goes together, especially when you're dealing with brakes. Let me tell you, the temptation is big when doing stuff like this to do the first one and then film the second one. Show you guys how good at everything I am. You can find that on any professional mechanic shop channel or show. That's not why you come here, is it? No. Now comes the next part, and one of the things that I'm dreading the most. I've got to get these forks removed from the bike. There's also a little caveat. Right here, I don't know if you can see that, right here is the cap at the top of the fork leg. And you're supposed to break that loose before you release it from the triple tree. However, in typical fashion, I don't have the right socket to go on the top of that. So I'm unable to, even if I took apart the whole handlebar business in order to get to that, I wouldn't be able to bust it loose right here. So what I'm going to do is going to make you cringe. It's going to make me cringe, but it's the best thing I got going. I'm going to turn it loose at the bottom part of the tree. Then I'm going to turn it loose here, and I'm going to slide it down so that this is down here. Then I'm going to get on it with a different tool that I promise you're going to wince about. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I'll do it as gently as I can. Oh, come on. There we go. There. That wasn't so bad. I can hear wailing and gnashing of teeth from the other side of the camera, though. Oh, there we go. That's loose. Ha! Now, much like a lot of the stuff that I do, I've never done this before, so I had to learn it from somebody else. In this case, there's a guy called Del Boy, Del Boy's Garage. You may have heard of him. It seems like he's a pretty big channel. But go check him out. I will certainly put a link in the description down below. He has got a very, very comprehensive and very relatable, very easy to understand, very easy to go along with explanation of how to do these fork seals. It's scary and it's a little bit complex, but if you know what you're doing, you know, it's like Chinese algebra. If you know how to do it, it's easy. So that's the method that I'm going to be following, at least to the best of my ability, and I'm going to hope it doesn't go boing and shoot pieces all over the place. Holy moly. Del Boy made it look easy. Okay, now this is the part where I got to be extra super duper careful because this cap is compressing a spring, and if it shoots off, according to Del Boy's video, it'll dent you in the head. Evidently he had that happen to him. So I'm going to treat it much like a radiator cap. It's probably going to surprise me. Like my boy says, that wasn't bad at all. There we go. Oh, that. Well, afraid this one is a little bit differente. Wait a minute. I don't need to take that apart. Ha! I don't need to take it apart at all. I don't think I do. What I do need to do is dump whatever oil's left out of it. Now I'll go ahead and remove the bolt from the bottom. I'm going to take the dust cap off. Well, instead of being a nice, easy little circlip that you can get a hold of, I've got a C-clip. Oh, could it be? Huh. Oh.
And that's as far as I got before I had to yell uncle. It became painfully obvious that there was no way on earth I would be able to get this thing all the way back together and still be useful in any sense of the word the next day. So I finished my Christmas shopping driving Trigger. Not so much easy to navigate around through close, tight, crowded little parking lots, but it is quite remarkable how quickly people start moving out of the way once that 7.3 liter starts making a little bit of noise. We did have a really nice Christmas. We didn't really do much. We just hung around the house as family, played with a few new toys, eventually had some dinner, and all in all just had a really nice day, real restful, recuperative day. I really hope that you guys did the same, meaning that I hope that you had an enjoyable Christmas, whatever that is to you. And yeah, so with that, I'm going to leave you with some scenes from our Christmas morning, some stuff that I thought was pretty entertaining. I think you'll probably like it too. I mean, I am a little bit partial to some of the characters in this play, but I think you'll like it anyway. I really appreciate you watching, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Take care.
The helicopter in my hand.
Here he comes.
I hope this bunny works. See, that train. Did you have one of these when you were little?
No.
Then how did you learn this?
How did I learn what?
This.
That's a bad idea.
It's gonna be Play-Doh. And paint. Helicopter. The helicopter.
Move the elevator, move the elevator.
I like the elevator.
Okay.
Let's do it. And we'll walk it right here.
Okay.
No, Matt, he is going on this pad. That's his pad. On. That is his pad. And the pad's also right up here.
Better watch out.